Hey honeys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shanae, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I achieved these 4 butterfly braids. So if you're interested, continue watching. So guys, as you previously seen, I will be achieving these 4 straight back butterfly braids today. This is my first time trying out this style, so you guys are going to see exactly what I did to achieve this look. But for starters, I am going to flat iron her hair, as you can see, because it just makes the style look more sleek, and I won't be using any edge control, so it just helps the look more flawless. So I'm gonna go ahead, straighten out her hair, her edges, everything like that, and then come back. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and part her hair straight down the middle using her nose as a guide. I am doing 4 braids, so I just want to make sure that it is even. So once I part it down the middle, I'm going to go to one side and part another parting in the middle because we will be doing 4 braids. I did do a little point, not too much of a point, but I did do it on a bit of a slant. But I decided to use my wax stick to hold her hair in place instead of edge control, just because the edge control, it doesn't give it a soft look. Don't mind her drink. This is my friend's hair that I'm doing, so we were talking and all that good stuff. But I used my wax stick around the perimeter of the braid to help it give it that soft look instead of the edge control that kind of makes it look hard. And I just comb it through, and then I am going to start braiding. But I did use some hair that I received from Temu. It's this wavy hair, and I'm just adding some pieces in as I braid. Not a lot of pieces, just because this was my first time doing it and I wasn't sure exactly how full I wanted it. But for the most part, it is her natural hair. So as you see, I'm just doing regular straight backs. You don't want to braid it too tight because it's going to be harder to spread apart, because we are going to pull the edges apart once I am finished. So you just want to make sure you are gripping the hair tight enough but not too tight where you can't pull it at the end. Also, I wanted to mention, when I was feeding in the curly pieces, they were very small pieces that I was feeding in, just because I was trying to play it safe to make sure that when I was pulling the hair at the end, the pieces weren't going to show. So that is why her braids weren't too big. But when you see the ending, you will see that her braids were actually pretty big for the size braid that it looks now. So please just keep that in mind when you are adding the hair, just in case you don't want it to be too big. So now that I've reached the end of the braid, I'm just using a small black rubber band and just tying the end. So now that I'm on to the next braid, I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm just applying the wax stick around the perimeter of the braid, combing it through, and then just cane rolling it back, adding in pieces of that curly hair that I showed you before.
I'm acting unstable. Remember, I didn't have cable. She wanna lick on her navel, and she might be able. I'm mixing them, check out my method. Favored and highly respected. Deposits directed. I'm spending my time by the ocean. You just be miserable moping. I'm smoother than lotion. You know what it is when we touch down. Two door, that's a touchdown. Flew her in, but she bust down. Got the all solid gold, not a bust down. You know what it is when we come through. Got the kids doing kung fu. I'm the one that you come to. 'Cause you know I do the
Okay guys, so now that I have finished braiding her 4 straight backs, I'm going to start pulling the hair. I do have a video on how to achieve a butterfly braid, so you can see like in detail how it is, but you're basically just pulling on the ends of the hair. As you can see, I'm just wiggling it so it stretches out, and that's basically it. It's that easy, guys. So you want to just pull it to however wide you want it to be. I go over it multiple times. I don't just go through it one time. You will see that I am going back and forth until I get it to the way I want it to look. And also you want to be very careful, especially at the front of the hair, because her hair was very thin at the front, so I couldn't pull too much of her hair. But don't pull it too much because you don't want the beginning of the braid to come out. So I am pulling it towards the end as well, just because I am going to be doing some buns and I want it to look really fluffy as well. So here I'm just trying to give you a closer look as to how I'm pulling it. You just want to make sure you take your time because we don't need it to be a mess. You still want it to look neat. So as you can see, I'm wiggling the ends to kind of pull it and make it become more loose. And that's just the main idea of it, guys. And this is the main reason why I said not to braid the braid too tight, because it's going to be harder to pull the hair and you're going to literally be pulling the hair to stretch it out. So I'm just going ahead and doing the buns. As you see, I just twisted the 2 braids together. I did decide to leave out like 3 probably pieces of curly hair. And then I just wrapped the end around. I went in with a black rubber band just to hold it a bit. But this is basically how it's looking. I thought I did pretty good for my first time. So guys, comment down below. Let me know if you guys think I did good for my first time, because I've been wanting to try this style and I finally got to try it and I liked it. So I'm just spraying some holding spray on her braids, because you guys know I didn't use any edge control. So now I'm going in with my curling iron, my mini flat iron, just to do her edges. I did use some edge control, of course my ebony edge control on her edges, just to swoop it. And that is basically it for this hairstyle. Now you just see me spraying my shine spray from Paul Mitchell just for that finishing touch, make it look nice and shiny. Like, yeah, you just got that done. And yeah, this is how it looks. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this hairdo. We loved it. She loved it. I loved it. I might try it on myself one day. Let me know if you guys would like to see me do it on my own hair. But this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you like this video, comment down below. If you have made it this far, I hope you are subscribed to my channel. I want to thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.